Make them say your name.
Say my name when no one is around you.
We don't own any rights to this music.
This is Group Therapy Podcast, where we talk about all things life.
One off topic.
Hi guys, welcome back to Group Therapy Podcast. We're on episode 5, and this is where we talk about all things life.
One off topic conversation at a time.
Yep. So we're probably going to do this video a little bit differently. We're just going to do a rate your week, and then we're going to get into our topic, which I feel like we're going to get into a lot about it. So how was your week?
It was okay. It was good. It was my birthday week. So I'm 24. But yeah, it was really good. Me like it. Me get lit.
So me like it. Right up at the body when I like it. You know that song?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How was it?
Oh, you like it? Oh.
How was?
She just wanted proof.
I don't know what you're talking about. How was your week?
My feet are hot. I'm sorry. My week.
It's a great start to your week.
My week was. I would say like a 4, but not like a bad 4. Just like the week has just gone by. Like it was just Monday.
A 4 is really low though, JJ. Out of 10?
5.
Okay.
I'll give you a 5.
No, I'm just saying, like, because you said it wasn't that bad, but.
I don't know. I picked up some overtime on a Sunday night. So it's just like, I feel like I don't really have a weekend.
Because, like, Saturday, Sunday, you were doing something, so, like,
yeah.
It didn't feel like a weekend.
And, like, now the times that I do stuff is on Fridays. And one thing about me, I hate doing stuff after work. Like, I do it because I have to, but, like.
You just want to decompress.
Yeah, I'll do anything on Saturday. But sometimes, now, Saturdays are my content days, so I actually can't do anything on Saturdays.
I mean, you could. You just had to, like, move everything up.
Yeah, but after I record on my videos, like, my room's a mess. There's makeup everywhere. Why am I burping so much?
What?
It's that. Anyways. But yeah, my week, it's just been slow. It's been, like, on autopilot. I'm ready for the holiday season. I'm really not, like, a Christmas person. Not anymore, but I'm excited this Christmas. Well, I'm not in the festive mood. I'm just in the, like, vacation mood. I can't wait to go on vacation.
Oh, because you're going away for the holidays. That's why.
Yes.
That's different.
Yeah, because
you're excited to leave.
Exactly. I'm excited to leave this place. I hope it snows the day I leave. Well, not the day I leave.
Don't do that.
The day after I leave.
I'll say you're playing. We'll leave.
Yeah.
What day do you leave?
I'm telling you that.
Oh, sorry. I'll ask you later.
I leave on the 12th. On my birthday.
Why?
Because that's the flight.
And then you leave till?
I come back January 2nd. You'll get a break from me, though.
No, I don't want a break from you, though.
Really? I mean, it's not that
we
I don't
see each other often.
Yeah. We were talking about this off camera, but I was just like, I don't want... Because she's really, like, my friend. Like, this is not just for the podcast, okay? And it's like, I feel like every time we see each other, it's only for the pod. But, like,
lately, yeah.
Yeah, lately, exactly. And, like, I miss our little dates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to bring it back.
We'll have to do something for your birthday before you leave. Or maybe when you come back.
I'm telling everyone to either get me a Sephora gift card or take me to see the Beyonce movie.
So I guess we're going to go see the Beyonce movie. I mean, I can get both. I'll spoil you, baby. Anyway,
It's the season. It's the season. But yeah, and that goes into our topic for today, actually, because our topic is about maintaining friendships and relationships as adults. So,
like healthy relationships.
Healthy relationships, yes.
Because you can have relationships with anybody. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy, though.
Yeah.
So
I think, I don't know. Do you want to go or no?
You can go first.
Okay, but I have a lot to talk about on this topic, okay? Because especially when you're like the transition from high school to your early 20s, I think that's what's been the hardest for me right now. Because when you're in high school, you see the same people every single day. Like, that's what you see. You see your friends, you see your teachers, you see people that you're not really friends with, but they're just there. So, like, yeah, you talk to them every day. And one of my biggest fears is that the friendships that I made in high school were only friendships because I saw them every day.
Yeah.
And it did come true because after high school, I really didn't talk to a lot of them. Like, I had 2 friends out of high school that I talked to on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
And even now, it's like those friendships, like that dynamic of those friendships has changed so much because now we have to put in effort into seeing each other. Now we have to actually make plans to make sure that we see each other because if we don't, there's no friendship.
Like, you guys will not see each other
at all.
Because the only reason you were seeing each other is because you guys saw each other at school.
Exactly. I had a whole, like, not identity crisis, but I was just like, was the only reason why you were friends with me is because you saw me so much. Like, it just made sense to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I think now, I'm not the same person I was in high school.
Nobody.
Even if it was 2-3 years, I still changed a lot in 2-3 years. And it's like, is this friendship even compatible anymore? You know what I mean?
Right. Or were we even compatible? Was it just because of the reason we were in high school?
Yeah. So I've been struggling with that a lot. But I also think about, like, I have a friend that I've known for over 10 years. And we had a gap where, like, we didn't really talk to each other for 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. But, like, we were compatible. So even if we didn't talk for 2-3 years, we came back and it was still the same type of flow.
Like, energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, like, one thing I really love about her is that she communicates everything. Mm-hmm. So she always says, like, hey, we haven't seen each other. I'm really feeling like the friendship is on the rocks. The rocks? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
On the rocks.
Let's just, like, come together and figure it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just recently she told me, you know, actually, I don't really want to go out. Like, let's just chill in the house, talk, and have a good time. And we literally did just that. And we talked about so many of our, like, personal issues and how that's affecting our relationship or friendship. And it was just really refreshing. And I just want that for all friendships because we need it.
But, like, sometimes people are not, like, able to give you that. And that means that maybe that's not the friendship that you need to keep.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you guys can't meet in the, like, not saying that they have to do exactly what that person did. I wonder who that person is. But, I think I have an idea. But, like, at least meet you in the middle.
Yeah.
Or, like, meet each other in the middle. Like, it shouldn't just feel like you're the only one trying to reach out to, like, keep connections going.
Yeah. And I hate the catch-up friend. Like, if every time I talk to you, we have to catch up about our lives, girl, like, I'm sorry, but not a lot. Like, I see my friends every month, I would say. Obviously, I see more. But, like, even before this podcast, like, we saw each other every month. And it's, like, mentally, it just, like, automatically clips in my mind. Like, oh, my gosh, I haven't seen Alma. And by the time I look at the calendar, it's been a month since I've seen you. Mm-hmm. And it's just, like, I don't feel like I have to, like, yeah, we can catch up about the small stuff. But, like, I hate the friendships where
the whole time you're catching up.
Yeah, the whole time we're catching up and we're not really talking. And it's just, like, a lot of people say, okay, if you're not catching up, what are you guys talking about? I can talk about a lot of things that don't involve catching up on what's going on in my life right now. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I don't get to that with my other friends.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, talking about your day is a little different than catching up. Like, me telling you about what happened in the last 6 months, like, major stuff that happened in the last 6 months is different than me. Something. Yeah, and then that also takes away from what happened. And it's different than being like, well, today, like, Becky at work was a fucking bitch. Like, that's different. Yeah. That's a different type of catch-up. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you about a year's worth of information. I mean, I could. Like,
you probably already healed from that situation, so the friendship
it back up. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to bring it up when you talk to them, but, like, you want to, like, if they're very important to you and, like, you're close to them in that way, you kind of want to let them know about what's been going on, especially if it has to do with things or people that they know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I get that. That's too much because I'm not trying to go all the way. And then I gotta explain to you, and then you're gonna ask me questions, and I'm gonna be like,
literally, like, I recently felt that way because I was just like, I want you to know this part of my life, but I've also, like, I've already dealt with this already. So, like, at the moment, it was, like, juicy gossip. But now I'm just, like, talking about the past.
And it doesn't feel right.
It just doesn't, you know, because the tea is not as hot as it was. It's lukewarm, you know? But it is what it is, I guess.
I mean, I feel like that, like, there's a certain friend I have where it's, like, it's hard for us to get, like, together and stuff. Yeah. And, like, I really value them as a friend. And, like, I always invite them to things, even though sometimes they can't make it, like, due to, like, where they live and, like, what they're doing in life. But I always make an effort to invite them to whatever I do. Like, if it's, like, for example, for my engagement party, like, I invited them. They weren't able to make it, but, like, I still invited them. Even though I haven't seen them in maybe a year. Every birthday I reach out to them. And, like, they reach out to me every birthday and stuff. Like, and we always, like, I'll see their stuff on social media and, like, comment and stuff. But it's, like, you know, I miss them. I miss seeing them in person. And they're a high school friend, too. And, like, we've always kept in contact because, like, we've been close friends for a long time. But, like, it sucks because, like, I miss them. And, like, I miss them. I miss having them around. And, like, they haven't been able to meet my fiance. So it, like, sucks because it's, like, they know he exists and stuff. And they're like, oh, congratulations. But they've never got to meet him face to face because the last time we talked was, like, when we were still boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. And, like, they never really got to meet. So it, like, it's, like, I feel like they're missing. And, like, if I have my wedding, of course I'm going to invite them because they're still my friend. But it would still be kind of, like, you would want your friends to know.
Yeah, there's certain milestones that, like, you need certain friends to be there. Because if they're not there, it's really hard to come back and have that friendship. And it's like, well, this happened. It was really special to me, but you weren't there, you know what I mean?
And for them, it's probably weird, too. Like, I'm coming to a wedding with somebody I've never met before. And, like, they might not be inclined to go, which would hurt me, too. Because I'm like, I wish you would come. But they're like, why would I come if I've never met them? And it's like, well, you didn't meet them because you didn't come. Yeah. You know? Like, it's, like, a whole, like, back and forth thing. Yeah. But, like, I think we still make that effort, I guess, to, like, keep in touch and, like, talk to each other and text each other and stuff like that. So I think that's, like, they're still trying, you know, even though we haven't been able to meet up. They just moved back to Boston, so hopefully it'll be easier to catch up and stuff. But, yeah, it's hard when, like, you guys are making efforts, but it's just not getting, like, where you guys need to be, I guess.
I think one of the problems I'm having is it took me a very long time because my mom always told me I wanted everyone to be my friend. Mm-hmm. And I've obviously learned from that, like, not everyone's going to be your friend. But another thing that I've learned or kind of realized is that I don't always have to mix my friends. You know what I mean? Because there's some friends where it's like one of my best friends, she's not a club person at all. She does not go to the club. She'll get drunk, but it's not like something she enjoys doing every time we meet up.
Right.
She's not that party type of person. She likes intimate moments with people. You know, one or two people, she's cool with that. I have another friend that loves to go to the club, loves to drink, loves to do all this stuff. She likes to be a group, like big groups of people. Mm. And it's like, as much as I want to bring all my friends together, they're going to clash. They're not going to have like issues, like beef or anything. But it's just like, y'all have two different vibes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I have a brunch date friend and I have a going to the club friend. And that's okay. It took me a while to learn that though.
I think that's hard, like, because I feel the same way. Like, I want all my friends to be friends with each other because you guys are all cool and you guys are all amazing. And why can't amazing people meet other amazing people? Like, it would be a perfect mix, but it really isn't sometimes. Sometimes they just really don't go together. And, like, you have your friend who you can do this with, but you have your friend who doesn't really like doing it. Like you said, like, doesn't really like doing stuff like that, but they'd rather do this, which is something the other friend doesn't like to do. Yeah. I think, though, that it's important, though, that they're able to come together at some point in terms of, like, if it's for you. Like, you know, for your birthday. Yeah. Or, like, if you ever get married in the future, like, of course they can get together. Like, let's say you want them to be your bridesmaids or something.
But that's a tricky conversation because let's say I do have, like, I'm about to get married or whatever, have these bridesmaids. That scares me to have these people in my life that I care about, I love, I trust their opinion, but then their opinions clash. Mm-hmm. Like, what if I go to both of them for help in their answers. Let's say I'm looking for a wedding dress. And I'm like, I really want you guys, like, y'all are my go-to. I really want y'all to help me. There's a dress there. One person loves it, one person hates it. Now I'm just there because I trust both their opinions, but both their opinions are wrong. Like, they're different. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, I feel like that, and I don't really like competition like that. So I'm just like, all right, well, y'all figure that out. I'm going to go try on something else. You know what I mean?
I think that's where you have to make sure that you also know what, like, you want, like, separate from friendship. Like, what do you, like, in terms of this situation, what do you want? And you need to go in with that. And also relaying that to your friends. Like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. And I need you guys to help me find this particular thing.
But I just feel like, I mean, I don't know if this would happen, but I just feel like knowing my friends, one person would be like, well, I kind of know her better. So I think she would pick that one.
I can hear that scenario in my head.
Yeah. So it's just like, actually, let's do this separately. Like, you know how those shows where the people be trying on the wedding dress?
And they have their whole party
there?
there?
Yeah, the whole party's there. And I'm like, I can't do that.
But then you see in the party, there's some friends who don't say nothing. And it's because they know that, like, either they know, like, the bride will be like, I love this, it's beautiful, and they won't say anything because they don't have anything to say that is positive. And they see that you're having a positive reaction to it.
No, I don't like friends like that.
Or you'll see the friends like, I love it. And, like, you don't know. We may think that they love it, but they're just like, well, she loves it. So
I would hate for my friends to feel that way.
Well, it's also, there are people who have an opinion about something that they're looking at a dress. Yeah. You know, and they're looking at it on you. They're not looking at it on them. You know, so their opinion sometimes can be based on something they like personally. And we're women in general, like, if you're looking at a wedding dress and one day you want to be married, you're going to envision something when you see one. Yeah. Even though it's not on you, you're going to be like, I wouldn't wear that. Good, because you're not the one wearing it, you know?
I feel like, I do this with my mom all the time. Like, she would say, oh, what do you think about this dress? And I'm like, I think that dress is hideous, but put it on because you might look amazing in it. There's things that people look so good in that if I try to put it on, it wouldn't translate to me.
That's what I'm saying. You have to, like, even when they're gonna go look for dresses, like, they'll pick their picks, and then the bride will pick what she wants, and they're gonna like, but then she puts it on, and they're like, wow,
exactly,
she looks stunning.
Like,
there was I think for prom, I saw this dress, and I was like, I don't like lace. This is ugly. I'm not even going to try it on. It has sleeves. Like, no. And they were like, just try it on. Wait till you say.
So good.
And then I was like, wait a second. Hold on a second. And I would have never tried it on because I'm like, I would never wear that. And they were like, no, babe, you would wear that.
Trust my instincts.
Put that on. Like, you know, and that's why you bring people because you never know. But then again, you know, like, that whole thing, like, let's try it. Let's see. Yeah. And your friends should be able to gauge that, especially on a day like that. Like, it's about you, and hopefully you have friends. Hopefully at that point in life,
I think that's what I'm scared of.
You have friends that are able to gauge that.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll be there, so you'll be fine.
That's another thing. It's like, okay, by the time I get married, you're already gonna be married, right? Hopefully. I have a friend that does not want to get married, so it's just like, okay, we go in, or it's like, you know how those moms, like, they have a kid and all of a sudden they kind of drop their regular friends and only have mom friends.
Okay.
And it's like with marriage, like, you only have friends that are in marriages, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't want that to happen to me because I still cherish the friendships, but then again, you have to be self-aware enough to say this friendship is not working where I'm at in life, so gotta let you go.
I think that's what it is. It's not about them getting married. I think it's just about, like, your life elevating, you know, like, if I, like, not that you have to be at the same level as me, but, like, we're all moving up, and, like, hopefully we're moving up together, you know, like, if you love your friend, you don't want them to be on level 3 when you're on level 19, you know, because, like, your lifestyles will never match up, like, ever. Meeting up will be hard because they're in a different level in life than you are, and, like, that friend might also, you know, get jealous or like be resentful, not just because of you, but just based on themselves because they can't get to your level, or like they're not, you know, growing with you. And like sometimes that's like what they call when you outgrow somebody, and it happens. Not that you don't love them or you don't lose any love for them, but like it's just you guys are not meeting anymore, and it just doesn't seem plausible nor reasonable to be friends anymore.
Yeah. I had a friend that I known her since middle school, but once we got to high school, I saw the friendship kind of wither, which is cool. It's fine. We stopped really being friends because the situation was that I had like a birthday party, whatever. Sorry, I have to burp. I had like a birthday party or whatever, and I was just like, oh my god, you should come. Like, we're gonna do drinks, we're gonna do that. And she told me, oh, like, I'm not gonna ruin my liver with that. And I thought she was joking. But like, no, she was like, no, I don't want to drink. Like, I'm not into parties like that. I'm like, and I respected it. I was like, okay, cool. A couple days after my birthday, she's posted up drinking at a party. And I'm like, I thought you weren't this person. So after that, I kind of felt some type of way because I'm just like, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe you just don't want to hang out with me. And that's fine. I take it with a grain of salt. I didn't take it with a grain of salt, actually. But now I can think about it like that.
But then why say all...
And it just made me feel like maybe, because I was going to have my other friends there, so maybe she felt like, I don't really want to go with the other friends. Or maybe she just really didn't want to come, that's just the facts, whatever. Fast forward, because that was like years ago. Now she's talking to my best friend, basically trying to get us together and like meet up. And to me, I just don't feel like it's genuine. I just don't think that you're actually coming into my life because you want the friendship back. It's like you're seeing something or you assume something about me and you're like, oh, let's see what she's doing. Let's figure out what's going on in her life. Let me meet up with her. Especially because she went to somebody else to say, let's meet up with me instead of coming to me and asking to meet up with me.
And she has all ways to get in touch with you.
Literally.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Or maybe like she's a little intimidated going straight to you. So, like, she'd rather go through the other person because she's more comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm playing devil's advocate here, I'm saying.
I get that, but also, I feel like if that is the case, she only went to that friend because she knows that friend is a nice friend. You know those people that, like, will give it to you nicely, so that's why you go to them to relay the message? She went to her because she knows that my friend is going to come to me and be like, hey, so...
let's do that.
Yeah, so and what about inviting... Cool? And it's just like... I would more so say yes to her than say yes to the girl who just came to me.
And maybe that person knows that, so that's why they did that.
But it's like, if you have to do that, we don't need to be friends.
I mean, maybe she feels some type of way about leaving you hanging like that, and maybe she's just trying to, resolve her own guilt. Not that has to do anything with you, and not that you have to meet her in order for her to do that, but... I'm
still, thinking about it. I don't know if I want to do it.
I mean, yeah, think about it. I mean... either answer I feel like is right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a meetup is not really going to do anything for a whole friendship. True. That's something you have to build.
But then again, I hate those catch-up moments. And, I haven't really talked to her since, 2018. So I'm just like...
Well, the thing is she's not really a, close friend. So you don't have to do the whole catch-up thing with her. Yeah. She doesn't have to know all the itty-bitty parts of your life or, big major moments that you don't want to share. You can honestly let her be a reporter and ask you questions. Because you don't have to relay things that, you don't want to talk about. Especially with somebody that you haven't talked to since 2018.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Sometimes with old friendships, I just try to go back to the role that we used to be in when I really don't need to be doing that.
And those roles don't even exist anymore.
Yeah. Because I was just telling somebody this, where it's there's certain friendships that I don't want back.
Sorry.
Because in those friendships, I was a duff. And it's me coming into this person now, you will not address me as such. So.
A duff?
A duff.
A duff. I'm like, a duff?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
What a duff. Designated ugly fat friend?
Yeah.
I was like, frosty friend?
And it's
fat friend! I thought it was frosty.
Oh, yeah.
Wendy's? Okay.
Frosty sounds good, actually. Anyways.
They're
Are they?
They are. Oh, until 2 a.m.
Anyways. What was I saying? Wow,
duff.
Oh, yeah. I was the duff in that friendship. So I was just sometimes I always try to go with confidence whenever I'm going outside, doing whatever, meeting other people, right? But if it's an old person, I don't know what it is, but I just automatically fall back into that role. And then I start getting insecure about myself and I start little comments they make. I'm like, Because I remember there was this one friend that I had. There was this one friend that I had that anytime I would say no to food, let's say we're eating or whatever, And she's like, oh, do you want the rest of my bread? And I'm like, no. She's like, why? You're on a diet? I kid you not.
No, I don't want your bread.
I kid you not. And, like, I didn't even bother to explain why that hurt me because it's just like, you're not going to understand. Like, if I try to explain it, you're going to be like, it's not that deep. It is, though.
No, you got to make them understand. Like, no, I'm not on a diet, babe, but...
I just don't want your stinking ass bread.
Right, I don't want your bread. First of all, why did you assume I'm on a diet? Do you think I'm fat? Second of all, even if I am, it's none of your fucking business. This is high school?
No. This is recently. And even more recently, we were talking about...
Is this me? Did I do this?
No.
Oh my God. So, I'm like, sometimes I have short-term memory loss. I'm like, did I say that?
It's just like...
Are you lying to me to protect me? Was it me?
It wasn't you.
Okay. Sorry. Just comment below if it was you.
It was me. Anonymous. Sorry. There's like...
What is this?
It's the dust. I think it's from my sweater.
I like this sweater though. Chill.
Thank you. People think I got it like 2-3 years ago. Anyways. Yeah, I was just... I don't know, like certain comments really irritate me. Or like, let's say I'm eating, they be like, damn, girl, you hungry? Girl, I'm just eating like a regular person. It got so bad to the point where I used to literally slow down my eating so that when they finish, I'll still have food. It was a lot. That's why there's certain friends, like that friend that did that, I will never be friends with them again. Unless, no, I wouldn't, honestly, because that's just traumatizing.
Yeah, that is trauma. I'm sorry.
Life. Live, laugh, love.
Because when we go out, I'll be like, you want to switch plates real quick? Let me try some of your drink.
Exactly. And it's just like, I can be conscious of like my body and my weight and all that without you pointing it out.
Yeah.
Because I will tell my friend, like, just the other day, I'm like, so are we pigging out today or what? And she's like, we're pigging out. And I'm like, oh, and then I feel comfortable to order whatever I want, to eat whatever I want without you coming for me, you know?
And that shouldn't, even if you didn't say that, that shouldn't be something that they do anyway. Like,
that's not a good
if
friend.
you want to eat, then you're going to eat. And if you're hungry, then you're hungry. And if I get a fucking little piece of fucking salad and then you get, your steak and your potatoes and your carrots and that's it. Like, it doesn't matter what's on my plate and what's on yours as long as you feel good about yourself.
Literally. And there's ways to go about it because, like, I went out to eat the other day, got a salad. I didn't really get a salad because I was being healthy. I just really wanted that salad, right?
Yeah, salads are good. I don't, like, it's not about being in a diet.
So my friend was just like, okay, healthy tip. Let me order my burger.
Yeah.
And like,
good for you.
That was funny, you know? And like, it was a good banter. To, instead of that, another person would say, salad diet? I'm like, no. She's like, why are you eating it then?
Because it's good.
Because I want to? Like,
there's this misconception that salads are just for people who are on diets. Or salads are just for people who are trying to lose weight.
First of all, if you slather that thing in like bacon, ranch, and all that, it's not healthy.
A salad from Applebee's? I get the $1 million Cobb salad from Applebee's.
No, that's not Applebee's.
What is that?
That's Fridays. I had that the other
Fridays
day.
with salmon.
Literally, I had that the other fucking day. Oh my gosh.
So this is what quick sidebar from our topic. I get that. They give me salmon. I cut up the salmon, right? Yes. I always ask for extra ranch. Mm-hmm. Ranch is full of freaking, like, it's not good for you, okay? And I'm putting this on something that's supposed to be good for me. Anyway, I put the ranches, a couple of them, and then I close it. I get it. I don't eat it there. I get it delivered in my own home so I can grub out. I close the lid, and I shake it so that every piece of lettuce is saturated in ranch. And it's fucking delicious. It's fucking superb. That's just not healthy for me. I'm eating it because it's good and it's yummy. And I want to eat that.
Yes, so. Because it's a salad, they think you're on a diet.
Yeah, I'm sure when I walk into Fridays or whenever my Uber driver
okay, salad.
I'm like, okay, salad.
No,
with my Dr. Pepper on the side. Like, counterintuitive, but, counterproductive, but. Like, because there's no production happening here. I'm just trying to eat a salad. That's good.
The best salad is the ones that I make at home, though. I chop up the bacon. Get my avocado. First of all, another sidebar before we get back to the topic. I don't know if there's something wrong with the avocados, or maybe I'm just picking them wrong. I like to buy avocados when I need the avocado. I don't like to buy the avocado and then put it in my house and then wait for it to get ripe.
And they've been hard.
Yes, I keep cutting into them and they're hard as fuck.
I don't know how to pick an avocado.
I don't either.
I'll ask my grandma because whenever she gets an avocado, it's
perfect.
Yeah, and she'll have it, like she'll cut it that day that she gets it or the day after. Do you put it in the fridge?
No, I literally like as soon as I'll like make tacos or something, right? Actually, no, I'll be trying to do my avocado toast. I go to the store, get my avocado, come home, cut it hard, and like I literally like squeeze it and make sure it's good, and it be soft, but it's only the outer part that's soft. It's still like super super green in the almost like yellow. Yeah.
Comment below if you know how to pick a ripe avocado.
It's very annoying, actually, because I love me some avocado.
Avocado's great. But yeah.
Get the avocado. Sorry. You ever seen that video?
No.
Oh. Where he's like, I'll keep my ting brief.
No.
Immigrants are jarring.
Nope. Are you
I want to do a whole...
Somalian right now?
No. Immigrants are jarring.
Oh.
It's British. I want to do a whole episode speaking with a British accent. But I'm not going to do that for the sake of annoyance to my co-host.
No, I'll enjoy it. I'll do... Excuse me?
You know what, yeah? That's how they be. They be like, you know what, yeah? I love it. Okay, this is not a part of the topic at all. This lint is really bugging.
Anyway, back to what you were saying. That's not good. That's not a healthy relationship. Because now you're making your friend have an unhealthy relationship with food. And
I've been had it. Go ahead.
But like, see, like a real friend would know that, and a real friend would really, consider your triggers and consider things like that. Like, like there's times I have to stop myself when I say certain things because I know the people I'm around don't appreciate stuff like that. So I will stop myself, and that's an effort I'm making because I love the person and I want to consider their feelings and I don't want to hurt them, And sometimes people don't even think about that in the moment. They don't think about nobody but themselves in the moment, which is like a lot of us, we do that. But if you really care about somebody, if you're with that person, you would take the notes from the back of your head and be like, okay, this person does not like when I mention flamingos. So let me not talk about flamingos.
That's one thing I hate. Like, they'll know that you don't like something, but would rather apologize after the fact instead of just not doing it in the first place.
Right.
Beep. Sorry. I just had to pat. It was getting oily.
Pop, pop.
Tip, tip, tip on Hollywood, huh?
Do you have eyeshadow on?
No. Okay, sorry. Yeah. It's getting oily. I don't feel like getting up for my powder. Whatever. Beep. Back at you. Yeah, friendships are rough. Not this one, though. We're good.
We haven't had a rough patch yet. Ooh, you heard that?
You think we're going to have a rough patch?
I think it builds to our character development.
Sorry. That's the rough patch started. Sorry. You can say however you want.
No, it's okay. I'm more comfortable. I just want to make sure I was seen in the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that we can argue about.
Want to start?
Yes.
Like what?
Okay. No. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Okay.
I just think that we are really good with communication. Well, I'm really good with communication, but No, you're good. You're like great at communicating, but we both, well, at least for me, I can only talk for myself. I sometimes avoid saying stuff, even though that's how I feel, because I don't want to make it seem like I have an issue, but I don't have an issue. It's just sometimes I get really frustrated. And the thing about it is, like, I could be having a rough day, and then I'll notice something that you did, and I'm just like, I'm not really mad at her. I'm just mad at the day. But because you did something that kind of like, now I'm upset. And I'll be ranting to my mom. It's mostly, like, about the pod.
Which is a big part of our relationship.
It's not a big part of the relationship, actually. This pod is just documenting our friendship.
True. But I feel like, this is teaching us a lot about each other.
Yeah.
That we didn't know.
I mean, I kind of already knew I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I can't really hand over things to people, which I'm working on. But, yeah.
Well, I mean, in this sense, like, I get it. I'm very, like, I'm usually a very dependable person. I just need a lot of, like...
But the thing is, I know you need that, but I hate to be that person.
No, don't be. Because, and I tell
you keep telling me that, and I don't want to be that person.
Like, the other day when you told me... Because usually JJ's the one who edits our videos. The other day, JJ was like, I have homework. Can you edit the video? Of course I can, JJ. But there's, like, there were some, like, little hiccups because I couldn't get to the video, and then it kind of uploaded late because it was downloading late. But, like, it still got done. And
that's
like I did it, and then I honestly don't mind, and me doing that lets me see how much work it is for you to do it. And it, not that I don't have respect for you, but like it's a lot of work, so it makes me understand, what you go through when you do it yourself. And then that's why I want to help you so much, because it's a lot of work.
I'm glad for the help. You can help me anytime you'd like, but your time management skills are ridiculous.
Yes, you are completely right.
I got to work at 11 p.m. You told me you was working out at 7. And I was like, okay, cool. It should be, good. I went to go look. I'm like, and then you told me that you couldn't see the video. I'm like, when were you going to tell me this? When were you going to tell me this?
So what happened was, I don't remember when, so you uploaded it, right? And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to get to it. Mm-hmm. But then then I went to dinner.
Okay.
And then I couldn't see it, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait until she re-uploads it to the thing. And then it just kept getting pushed. It's my time management. Yes, it was me.
No, it's not even the time management. You could have just sent me a text and said, hey, I'm about to head out, but I checked on the video and it's not there. That's all you have to say.
True. I was kind of in a rush, and like I also didn't want to make you nervous because I already know
I was already checking. I was already nervous.
I already knew that you were like, I gave this to her. Okay, she needs to do it, but like she's never done it before. So like, let me just.
I had no problem with you like editing because I like trust your editing skills. I feel like you would make it quirky and fun, right? But it's just like, I know you're really bad with time.
I'm so bad with
time.
time.
So I'm just like,
it is like one of my biggest, like it's in every aspect of my life, and it really sucks. I'm sorry.
She's gonna start planning this one in October 2025.
That I honestly like, and that's like my biggest thing. Like I'm trying to work on it, but like I just for some reason my mind thinks that I always have more time than I do, and I really don't.
It's only 24 hours in the day.
And that's not enough time for me. And I love to work on the crunch, but like lately it used to work. Like in the first years of college, like I used to work on the crunch so good, and that would be my best work. But now that I'm a little older and I'm more tired and I have way more things to do on the crunch,
you crash.
I crash one, and then I will pick sleep over anything, because I know that if I do not go to sleep, I'm going to not be able to do anything next day. So that's why that morning, like I made sure I did start it the night before, and like I got to like the end, but I literally was like falling asleep editing. So I was like, I can't do that. I can't fall asleep while I'm doing this because I have to actually finish it. And I was like, well, I put my alarm for 6 in the morning, and I was like, let me just go to sleep and wake back up and do it. And I did. But like that should have been done the day before. So yes, I need to work on my time management, especially when it comes to another person. And I'm working on that. And I apologize, I have to deal with this.
I just want to say that my problem wasn't that it was late. I could care less. As long as it was on Monday, I really could care less. My thing was you just didn't communicate to me what was going on. So I'm thinking that everything's fine, And then I just called to check.
And then you would have to last minute do, or like you weren't home or you didn't have your computer, so you had to like, well, now I have to hurry up and do this for her to see it so that she can do her part. And it's like, I get how that's really annoying. I'm sorry.
But then again, I didn't feel like I really needed to tell you that. And I would never do it over text or on the phone because I do better when it's face to face. I can have a mature conversation. Conversion. I can have a mature conversation when I'm face to face with somebody. But like over text and stuff, especially you, I don't know why it's always you. I don't really feel that with my other friends, but I always read too much into our text because you're very expressive in how you talk. So if I don't see the expression or I don't see like an extra letter or an emoji, I'm like, okay, what's wrong with her?
Like there was only 2 Heyys. Why aren't there 5?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, why isn't the Heyy? Like, why aren't there 5? No, I mean sometimes I'll just be so busy and I'll just send something, and like you're not the only person who does that. Like Sebastian or like my other friends, they'll be like, "Are you okay? Like, is everything?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." They're like, "Where are the gifs?" And I'm like,
literally,
and I'm like, "Oh, I'm just like I'm at work or like I'm driving and I don't like to text and drive, but I still want to answer you because I hate waiting. I hate waiting to respond because I hate waiting for somebody to respond to me. So I try to send you something." And that's why I sent you that picture of me in the car because I'm like, so you can see I'm driving, but I love you. But like it wasn't because I was upset or anything. I just was just trying to text fast.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. Maybe because you do send like the gifs and stuff a lot, and like you can tell what type of mood you're in through text. So it's like when I don't see that, I'm like,
she mad.
Right. I'm like, what is going on?
Honestly, I've never been mad with you, so or annoyed. Not yet annoyed or anything, you know. I know you've probably been annoyed with me, and it's okay.
Not really.
But like, there's those things. I will work on that though. I apologize.
Yeah, just that tiny little thing. But
that's not tiny. Time management is a big part of our lives, so I need to work on that. Don't minimize my.
It's horrible. You need to fix it. I'm just kidding.
No, yes.
But I also I think. I don't know, because the environment where I met you, I kind of already knew that. So it's not like I'm getting annoyed, but like...
I was a good manager, okay?
She was. Great.
It's just...
But... I can't find the words. But there were certain aspects where I was just like, okay. It wasn't even like a bad thing. It was just like, oh, I noticed this about you. You know what I mean? And it's just like... I think for this, you want me to be very assertive and say da 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 da, and I just can't do that because I always feel like I'm gonna be rude.
I mean, that's how I used to feel like in like manager positions, because like I don't like telling people what to do.
Me neither.
Because I feel like automatically they're gonna be like, this fucking bitch, like she's telling me what to do. Who the fuck is she? And especially like what age I was when I was telling people what to do. If somebody younger than me is telling me if like way younger than me is like, I need you to go stock this.
That's like me telling John what to do. He never listened to me.
Yeah, because he's an old man and he's just like, what is this little girl telling me what to do? And I'm like, well, this little girl
is your boss.
Yeah, is helping you get your paycheck. So put that toilet paper up, buddy. Like, you know.
Stock them.
So I didn't like to talk to people like that. I kind of wanted to build a friendship with them, and like that doesn't work in manager positions. Like you can be a friend, but like you can't be like a friend, you know? Because then they're just like, well,
I'm not doing it.
Like, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to be like, but you have to. And they're like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, I'm not joking, babe. And they're like, well, you've been joking this whole time with me. So why aren't you joking now?
Do you think our friendship changed from like not working together?
I think definitely because like we would see each other mostly when we were at work. And we didn't really meet a lot outside of work when we worked together. We were back to back. But it definitely changed because now we meet casually. We don't meet. We schmeet. Yeah, we schmeet. My schmeet, your schmeet.
All the schmeets.
All the schmeets. Roast beef. But and bacon. But I think like we meet bacon.
I don't get it.
Bacon. I just want bacon.
Oh.
I was just saying bacon. I think because we meet casually now. Like, before we would meet at work because we had to go to work and we had a shift and we would get Wendy's and we would fucking hate our lives. And, like, that's how we meshed together. and then we would talk and stuff, you know.
But I really liked your effort because you made it an effort to still be friends even though we weren't working together. I really appreciated that.
Because if I meet somebody who I really click with and I really like them and their personality, I want to continue to be around those people.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna bleep this person's name out, but like Sade. Like Sade stopped.
Sade?
Yeah, I don't think you ever met her, but she left CVS. She left CVS years ago, and then I saw her at my school, and like we had the same class. We had one class together that we didn't know about at school, and then from there, like we started talking again, and like she would always hit me up randomly and stuff, and then recently she hit me up, and she's like, "Oh, let's meet in like December," and we're gonna meet in December, and like we would always catch up like that, you know. So it's like once I meet somebody who's really cool. And, like, not everybody may like them, and they may not even mix with my friend group. And I may not even invite them to, like, my parties and stuff like that, but I still see them outside of, like, meet with them and stuff like that. Then I still, you know, I still want to maintain that relationship. I think that's what it was with you, because you were cool, and I liked you. And I thought you were like those cool girls.
No. You swore. You was how you would get along with my friends. It's so good. Just come meet them.
I think you do because like
yeah I do,
but like because you're just cool. Like all the people in my life are pretty cool, and like most of my friends are pretty cool. I would say I'm good at picking friends.
One aspect that's like makes them amazing, and it's because like if I told you this before, if they're friends with you, then I know they're somewhat good people because you're cool.
I personally I feel like I have a good gauge. But then again, I also like to be friends with everybody. But I can tell after a certain amount of effort I put in, I can tell if somebody doesn't want to be my friend or if they won't mix with me well. And I'm still cordial with them, and I'm still cool, and I'll still make an effort, but they won't be somebody I reach out to. I do.
Not that that's hard to believe, but, like, it's interesting.
Yeah, like, most of the people at work are my acquaintances.
So I was just...
I'm saying where I work now.
I know. Yeah. So I'm saying, so I was just the lucky one, huh? Wait.
You won.
Okay.
I keep having a seizure on camera. She's broken. Yeah, no. And that's okay to have acquaintances. Not everybody needs to be your friend. That's why I had to learn.
I'm learning that slowly.
It's hard, especially when people don't like you. That's hard for me because that's like blatant rejection. I am such a nice person.
Like, why wouldn't you want to be my friend?
I'm like, dude, I'm giving you all that you, like, all the good vibes. And you're not giving me none.
That's what I feel with, like, certain boys or men. It's like, I'm hilarious. Why aren't we friends? Like, hello?
And it's like, I feel like, especially with men, like, it's hard, especially when you get older, it's hard to have, like, those, like, friendships that don't feel just completely platonic. Like, I feel like men have a hard time with that. Because as a woman, like...
Sexy. I'm just kidding. All the sexiness.
I feel like me as a person, like, I acquaint myself with all people, like men or women. And I've heard from people that I don't really see when people flirt with me. Because, like, I'm just, like, I'm a little outgoing, so I don't really get those vibes. Like, if a guy's dapping me up and being cool with me, like, I don't see that as him flirting, but then somebody else might be like, I think he likes you. And I'm like, nah.
Right, like, what?
That's my homie. But, like, they low-key do like me. They're just not going to say nothing. But, like, I feel like with dudes, or men, people who identify as men,
like, you ever have, like, a really good male friend, and, like, they just do something that's like, you like me. Bye.
I'm like, oh man, we can't be friends anymore.
Literally, like
I thought you were cool, bro.
You messed it up.
Yeah.
No.
That was some boys in high school. Well, in high school, I was kind of stupid, so I didn't really notice stuff. Well, it was pretty clear. It's like people just talk about back in the day. You wouldn't believe it, but I used to have a fat ass. Some boys would point it out, and I never got that type of attention before, so I'm like, like, whatever. And, like, I would still be friends with those people, but it's like, I just thought that's what boys did. Like, they just commented on your body, but no, like, they're sexualizing you. They're not trying to they're not trying to just be your friend, babe. Like,
right. Real male friends would literally call you ugly in so many different ways. It's like, oh, okay. Like, you're surprised when they give you a compliment.
Like,
and it's always a little backhanded, so.
But you're so ugly, though. Like, that whole, but you're so ugly, though. Like, okay, you like me, it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm gorgeous.
Yeah, I think that with guys, it's a little hard. Especially when you get older. Like, it's, well, maybe it'll get easier when we get older. But I want more guy friends, because I need opinions.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, there's so many things I need to talk about the male species with another man. But I don't have any male friends, actually.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
My only male friend is, like, I kind of, like him, so it's not the same.
I'm kind of marrying him.
Yeah, I kind of like him a little bit. So, like, I can't, it's not that, I don't want that opinion. I want a friend opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I want a platonic male friend. I have one, but we're not super close right now. But it's like I want like one that like, cause like most of the jobs that we are in, like, well, I feel like your job's more male oriented, but my job's more female oriented. So there's a lot more females, and you see a lot more females in that job. So I don't get to see. Not that I'm looking for men, okay? I'm not looking for men. I'm just saying, like,
it's like you notice that you don't really have a lot of male friendships.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of companions who are of the other the race. They're all races. I have friends of all races of the other gender.
Yeah, I think you would think it would be easier for me to have like male friends at work, but it's not because you're all.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, can we just be friends?
No, because it's so crazy. Because I thought I had a good friend, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool." Then he started buying me smoothies every day, and I was just like, "Okay." At first I was like, "Oh, smoothie, yay!" And then he would start saying loads of stuff, and I'm just like
what?
He was just like, "Oh, you look good today. Da da da. I like your hair." Or when I wore my hair in a ponytail, he was like, "I like your hair in a ponytail." I was just like,
"Why?"
All right, so I'm gonna shave my head off. Because why are you talking to me like this? I thought we was cool.
She said, "I'm going bald."
Yeah.
I don't have hair anymore, actually. So.
But then sometimes I feel a certain way because there is another person that we're pretty cool, like we're platonic or whatever. But like, I have a problem with that.
You don't want it to be platonic.
Yeah, I'm just like, so do you think I'm pretty or?
So then you're being the guy that gives you the smoothies. You're just the girl version.
But I'm not doing anything about it.
Oh, you're just in your head about it.
Yeah.
No, he's making moves. He's what's it called? Prophesizing his own destiny. That smoothie one day is gonna be a ring.
It will never be.
She's like, no, I don't want Smoothie Man. What's that guy from iCarly?
Mm-hmm.
The one that had all the donuts on the stick.
Donut guy? I didn't really watch iCarly.
Comment below if you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Are we ending the video here?
We could if you want.
May, how long has this been?
53
Exactly.
minutes. Anyway, okay.
Bye. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give it a big, juicy, fat thumbs up.
And share, like what she said. Yeah, you did say like and subscribe.
Do all of the above.
Yeah, help us out.
If you don't do it for us, do it for your best friend.
Yeah, do it for your best friend. Do it for a healthy relationship.
Yeah. If you want a healthy relationship with, like, platonic relationships.
Not like that. That's not platonic. I'm giving you an example.
You said it, not me.
Huh?
You said it, not me. It's not platonic.
No.
You know, put a thumbs up.
Yeah, comment. And have a happy Thanksgiving.
Bye. Eat all the turkeys. I shouldn't like turkey, but whatever.
If you're vegan, eat all the furkeys. Eat all your cauliflower. The cauliflower chicken.
Cauliflower is so nasty. Okay, bye.